another Friday Finish Lines. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel, where I take motivational quotes and I use them on different topics, not only to inspire you guys, but you can take these quotes, you can take these thoughts and use it to inspire those around you. With that being said, my topic of discussion to end off this year, almost ending off this year, is discipline, and how you need discipline in every aspect of your life, and how it can really change the way you see the world and the way you see other people and even the way you see yourself. And so with that being said, I have 2 quotes for you guys today. Let's get started. All right, to start you guys off with the first quote comes from Jim Rohn, and he says, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments." A lot of the times we think that our goals are going to be achieved by doing the same things that we've been doing. That if we just keep going down this path, that eventually we'll get there and eventually we'll have those accomplishments, or we'll feel that success that we've been longing for. But in reality, it comes with that discipline. Can you prolong your gratification for something long term, or do you need that instant gratification now? Prolonging the gratification is discipline. When you can sit down and say, you know what, this is not what I need right now. Even though I do want it right now, it is not what I need right now. So going forward, I have to be able to say no to these moments. I have to be able to say no to these vices. I have to be able to say no to these things that I usually have been doing, to set aside my own personal wants right now for the wants that I want in the future. Because a lot of us, we want to be successful. We want to have that house. We want to have the nice car. We want to have the nice family. We want to have these things. Or, a different version of that is that, we want to have our own house. We want to have our own things that we have for ourselves, and we want to feel that sort of success. So in these moments, as we are young, or whatever stage of life you are in, you have to realize that if you want those things, you have to set aside the money, the mindset, whatever it may be. You have to set aside your gratification now for gratification that will come, who knows, maybe 5, 6, 7 years down the line. So is that something you can do? Ask yourself that now. Am I putting aside the instant gratification that I want now for the gratification that I know will come later on in the future by doing the proper things now? I get it. We're young. We want to do all these things, and that's okay. But there's this saying, there's this saying, taking everything with a grain of salt, or the saying that, I can't think of that other saying, but maybe someone will remember it right down below. But it's that same kind of idea that taking everything with a grain of salt. You do go out with your friends, you do spend money on vacations, but you also go to the gym, you also work on your side job, you also spend time with your family, you also make sure that your money is getting right. There's certain things that you do in order to have the proper life that you want, because a lot of times, we get lost in the sauce and, we forget about our true goals and the things that we want because of everything that's happening around us. It's happening so fast. So we sometimes forget those things. My last quote for you guys today comes from Plato, and he says, "For a man or woman to conquer themselves is the first and noblest of all the victories." I kind of want to end off with that because, I always say this, that we are our greatest enemies. We put ourselves down. We deter our own selves from accomplishing the things we want. So conquering yourself and being the victor over your own ego, over your own mind, and being able to fight the impulses that you have created throughout your life, and really sit down and be like, I don't want to be like that anymore, and really change your life, is something that will change a person. And there's this other quote, a man or woman truly lives when they realize they only have one life. Or it's something along those lines. Someone find down below, but a man or woman truly lives when they realize they only have one life. When that moment hits you, that you realize that this is my own life, this is the one I get, I'm going to do what I want with it, and I'm going to make it happen, and no one else is going to make it happen for me, so I got to do it for myself. So these are those moments, that moment where you're like, I have to put my foot down and be like, no, I don't want to do that, guys. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I want to do this because I know 5 years from now, this is what's going to happen. I want to do this because I know 2 years from now, this is going to happen. So what sacrifices are you willing to make in order for yourself to have the future that you want? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me here on my Friday Finish Lines. I'll see you guys next week with a new video. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. the year of 2023 has definitely been, a good one, but also a rocky one. And, I've gone through some things. I'm still going through some things. But you know what? We pursue, we persist, and, we learn from these things. Never run away from your feelings. Never put them aside, and never try to dull them with things in your life like, alcohol or drugs, or just trying to distract yourself. Really sit with your feelings, really be with them, and think about why you feel that way. Think about what is making you feel that way, and you will grow and you will move forward. Remember to drink your water, stay safe. I hope the end of the year is going to be something amazing for you. All right, see you next week.